And good Wednesday morning, everyone. Ian Klein here. It's 11:20 on Wednesday, February 26, 2025. You guys caught up on all the latest news and headlines coming into our newsroom here on this Wednesday, I guess morning-ish, almost noon. We begin with the case involving Raymond Moody and Brittanee Drexel, the notorious and admitted Grand Strand killer. Civil trial ended in a potential historic payout. Our Ali Espinosa had been following the case all week for us and has the latest as she's getting us up to speed on everything that transpired in that courtroom yesterday.
A jury awarded $700 million in damages to the mother of Brittanee Drexel. That decision follows 2 days of proceedings in a personal injury lawsuit against Raymond Moody, who's been serving a life sentence since 2022 after confessing to kidnapping, raping, and killing Drexel. Moody once again admitted guilt yesterday in his civil case, but both Brittanee's mother and her attorney say they've never bought what he's told to the juries he's faced.
He's a psychopath. And so I do not put any credibility one way or the other in anything that comes out of his mind. I think that he is very sorry that he got caught. He obviously watched this unfold on his own TV set and the billboards up the highway for 13 years and said nothing. I would certainly hope that he's remorseful, but I don't put a lot of weight into that.
Now, Moody does have 30 days to appeal today's decision, but of course, we'll be sure to let you know when or if he decides to do so. Reporting in Georgetown County, Ali Espinosa, WMBF News.
Ali Espinosa with that coverage there, and we'll continue to keep you updated if any new developments come out regarding that case over the next 30 days. Well, some sad news here that we are continuing to follow up on following a deadly crash. This kind of in the Merle's Inlet area. We're told that a child is among 3 people that died after a South Strand crash Monday night. Horry County Coroner's Office confirming that a 6-year-old and 2 of her family members died just before 9 o'clock when a car T-boned their vehicle on Highway 17 bypass. This is in the Merle's Inlet area. We've also learned that the intersection where the crash happened has seen another deadly collision and a deadly hit and run in just the past year alone, prompting some locals to call on state transportation officials to help. There's no word yet on whether these fatalities will spark any action from SCDOT regarding a stop sign or a light. Our Ashley Listrom is working to learn more on this case regarding if anything will be done. She's also trying to speak with the family following this very sad tragedy. We'll be sure to keep you updated coming up on WMBF News, first at 4. Well, the PD Native's legacy continues to help others reach for the stars. The sky was not the limit for Lake City native Dr. Ronald E. McNair. Our Michaela Evans shows us how nearly 40 years after his passing, his legacy lives on through a new generation and a different form of travel.
Plastered along these walls is the life story of Ronald E. McNair, the Lake City-born physicist and astronaut who became just the second African-American to blast off into space.
He encouraged us to be all that we can be.
Sarah Gay is Dr. McNair's cousin and the chairwoman of the Ronald McNair Committee. She's made it her mission to educate the next generation and keep his legacy alive nearly 40 years after his tragic death at 35 years old in the Space Shuttle Challenger explosion. That begins by partnering with Florence School District 3, where teachers waste no time working in Dr. McNair's book, Ron's Big Mission, according to Early Childhood Elementary Director Mary Howard.
We would always use that as a jump off in the early childhood classes just to kind of introduce who he is for our younger students and to know that the legacy that he leaves behind in Lake City.
The Ronald McNair Committee also partners with the district to offer a summer camp each year, teaching students about careers in STEM, aviation, and even taking some on a trip to NASA. Florence 3's Director of College and Career Readiness, Leon Burgess, says McNair inspires students to rise above any challenge and achieve their goals.
And we hope that all of our students see that although we are all standing on someone else's shoulders, we're trying to make sure that, like Dr. McNair, the water is never fully over your head.
And what's now the Life History Center dedicated to McNair is the same library that refused to let him check out a book back in the 60s. Even as a child, McNair stood his ground, something Florence 3 Superintendent Laura Hickson says can be a lesson for us all.
He knew that education was the key to just changing the whole trajectory of his life. And I think just that example for us and for others is just so important.
Again, Michaela Evans with that great tribute piece to Ronald McNair. His Life History Center in Lake City pays tribute to the late astronaut and gives young generations a place to learn about him. Coming up on our digital hit at 3, we will give you guys the latest and a look at how a local school is trying to do the same. We're taking a live look over our beach cam outside. What looks to be a beautiful day here in the Grand Strand. Jackets might have been needed in the morning, but t-shirts this afternoon as we continue to see that warmer weather move in, making the very latest from the Andrew Dockery on our next 10-day outlook.
Well, plenty of sunshine as we go throughout today. Temperatures going to warm up into the upper 60s, lower 70s. Sea breeze will move onshore and drop us back down into the upper 60s, even mid 60s by this afternoon. Tomorrow, rain chances come in around sunset and after. So plenty of warmth, plenty of dry time to get out and enjoy your Thursday before cooler weather comes in.
And for the latest on those isolated showers, you can download that First Alert Weather app right there on your screen. Great way to track with any kind of weather is coming your way and get connected to the Certified Most Accurate team of meteorologists. Now getting the Certified Most Accurate award for the 6th straight year in a row. Very cool with that. And we also have the WMBF News app if you like to get caught up on all these stories and more. We will get you guys all the latest notifications. Just be sure to open the app, and once you open it, it'll ask you for the notification setting. So anytime you guys get breaking news, it'll be sent right to your phone whenever it comes into our newsroom. So you got a few stories we are working on today. We have, again, Ashley Listrom. She is following up on the deadly wreck off of Highway 17 bypass. Stephen Schlink working to learn more about reports of mail theft in the Conway area. And our Eric Richards is working on an update regarding the Surfside Beach Pier and the possibility of possibly serving liquor this summer and some of the issues and hurdles that they've been dealing with regarding that situation. So we'll have updates on all those stories and more coming up this evening on WMBF News. We'll bring you an update as well in about 3 o'clock or so as we get ready. WMBF News at noon is about a half hour out. And if you guys are watching on WMBFnews.com or anything like that, you can catch out Grand Strand today with Hallie Moore. They are at Rivertown Bistro. So some great stuff going on. So we appreciate you guys, as always, joining us here at the Alert Desk. We'll be back here around 3:30. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you back here soon again.